Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out, joined by the Rump Football Fight Week. 2 days to go. How you feeling, man?
How you doing, Joe? Yeah, I'm good, mate. Nice and chilled. Just waiting for Saturday now.
Okay, Alexandra Palace is where you fought this year. You've got the Wembley Arena fight this weekend, and how many fans are you bringing this time around?
Just under 2,000, approaching 2,000. My dad's still selling tickets now. But yeah, another big crowd. We brought 1,000 up to Sheffield. Remember this time last year we done about 1,400 tickets at Wembley Arena. No, the O2. So good numbers this time again. So it's all good.
It's good. It's good. How is it being obviously a big ticket seller? Do you find yourself? Well, it's quite clear you're on big cards these days.
Yeah. Listen, it doesn't change the job that I've got at hand. I've just got to win the fight. Luckily, I've got my dad. Just separate what he's got to do with what I've got to do. He'll sell the tickets. I deal with the fight, and that's how it goes.
What can we expect on Saturday night, Johnny?
I want to look polished. I want to look... Listen, I've been putting in so much work since August, really, sparring Joyce out in his camp with Joe Parker. Hopefully that will pay dividends on the night. Listen, we all want to see a knockout. I want to get a knockout. But you have to adjust to what's in front of you. And if in front of me it's like, oh, might have to box on the back foot or show a bit of boxing skill, that's what I'll have to do. But hopefully we'll get the knockout because that's what people want.
It seems like you've been working on your power a little bit as well at the open workouts yesterday. Out of nowhere, the first shot you threw, it hit obviously the pads. Mark Tibbs, your trainer, of course, and it sounded like a bomb, like Eddie. Like there was like 5-6 of us who just like didn't know what it was. You cracked it hard. Have you been working on your power?
I just think it's not so much the power; it's the way you throw a punch. That's one thing when I went.
Mechanics.
Yeah, the mechanics. Well, that's one thing I noticed when I went to Salas's gym, the House of Fundamentals. It's not so much what you throw, it's how you throw. And I've got to remember, I'm still very early on in my career, and the technique as a heavyweight especially, if you learn how to throw the punch properly, that's what's going to unlock that extra power. Everyone over 14 stone 4 has got some amount of power. And I know I've got raw ability, raw power, but if I can just, the mechanics of my punches, how I throw them, if that works better, then I'm going to unlock more power. So I think that's hopefully will show on Saturday.
Yeah, of course. What else do you learn around like those kinds of trainers? We'll go obviously on to Mark Tibbs now, top guy, top trainer. What other things that have you learned from someone of that level?
Yeah, not just from Salas himself, but other people in the gym, watching Joyce, how he warms up, all his light routines, how disciplined he was in that camp. Salas is just... He's great to be around, and it's great that I can take that experience and then bring it back to me and Mark Tibbs and Jimmy Tibbs and build on that. It's just to be in an elite environment is very important, especially at this early stage of my career.
Well, I'm looking forward to Saturday night. I'm looking forward to seeing the Run Football live in action again, and it's going to be